Welcome to the post-show debrief. Thanks for being with us. Quite a day. The callers are really interested in what happened in Maryland. Governor O'Malley there signing into law over the weekend the Dream Act, that provides in-state tuition to illegal immigrants, and at the same time, of course, denies it to legal residents of the country and U.S. citizens. A lot of concern about it, and I think a lot of people didn't realize that there are already 10 states in the union that have the very same law, which gives illegal immigrants in-state tuition and denies it, of course, to U.S. citizens who do not live in the state. A lot of controversy about that. We also focused on Newt Gingrich. Newt Gingrich went on Greta Van Susteren last night and tried to make peace with the Republican Party, at least, if not the American people, over his behavior on Meet the Press, attacking Paul Ryan and the Medicare provision of his budget plan, and supporting the individual mandate of Obamacare, which is just anathema to the Republican Party, certainly the conservative base. And Newt Gingrich, one of the people who is prominently considered a leading conservative, is right now hanging on by a thread. Charles Krauthammer, as we told you here, a brilliant political journalist, a brilliant columnist, saying that Newt Gingrich is dead. And what Newt Gingrich is doing right now is trying to prove Charles Krauthammer wrong. And he's having a hard time making his case. Last night on Greta Van Susteren, he was defensive, he was snarky and a bit snippety about it all. He would have been better served to have relaxed a little bit before he went on with Greta, because she was asking the right questions, doing so with the right tone, and Greta is not a person to disrespect, certainly not in front of her own audience. So I'm not sure that he helped himself last night, and so much of the day has been spent talking about, is Newt Gingrich in fact helping himself, or does the bleeding continue in his campaign and political aspirations and ambitions? We also talked about this economy and this president and his approval rating, which remains respectable, if not sufficiently high enough to assure him of a running ramp toward re-election in 2012. Much too early for that, but the president's still holding an approval rating at 48%. Which, given everything about this economy, the condition of the labor force, is probably not bad. Now, all the Republicans have to do is find a candidate. Congresswoman Michelle Bachmann was among my guests here today. She's going to make up her mind whether or not to enter the race. And talking with CNS's Terry Jeffrey, their managing editor, today on the air, he acknowledged that he believes she could be a far more formidable candidate than she's been given credit for at this early point. I think that's going to change. I think that Terry Jeffrey's got it right. She could be a lot stronger candidate than anyone thinks. We'll find out. Thanks for being with us for the post-show debrief. Join us on Dobbs tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern on Fox Business. We'll see you on the radio.